the kind of looting going on in the country, if any other country can succeed the way Nigeria have succeeded, well, I doubt if there's any country that could actually have been able to do that, because the level of looting in this country is alarming. And I'm so scared, because some people you never expected, some departments, some sectors, some parastatals, some government officials, politicians that you do not expect should get involved in embezzling and also, looting funds. Those are the departments more involved in all of this. Because remember the last time the former chief of EFCC, Magu, was tried. Remember, he was about to start opening up when that case actually died a natural death. And somehow, remember, he called the AGF, that is Malami, how he's involved in all of this, but somehow they tried to cover up all of that, and that was how that case ended. But guess what? The case is not over yet, but it is not involving Margo this time around. It's involving the AGF, Malami, how looted funds that were recovered was actually kept in his own hand, and he has not been able to remit any of that. Anyway, we'll find out more in this very report, but please ensure you subscribe, give our videos a thumbs up, turn on the notification bell, like, and also share our videos. Yes, and we're here to give you the best, the most trending, exciting, reliable, authentic, and sizzling hot gist in Nigeria, especially in the area of politics and many more. So ensure you stay tuned, relax, and get the best. Okay, guys, without further ado, right here it says that the House of Representatives has said it has uncovered the illegal payment of 2 billion naira made by the Central Bank of Nigeria to the Attorney General of the Federation and Minister of Justice, Abubakar Malami, for the prosecution of some terrorism suspects. As it's sitting on Tuesday, the House ad hoc committee probing the status of recovered loot queried Malami on funds which they said they never approved as budgetary allocation. The lawmakers also tackled the Minister of Justice for allegedly questioning payment of approved solicitors' fees from the recovered loot. Adejoro Adogun, chairman of the committee, said the Honorable AGF is requesting payment of approved solicitors' fees. You see, you are making for solicitors' fees from recovered funds, accounts. I don't think it is proper. That is what we are talking about. The question I want to ask regards to the payment of 2 billion naira which you received for the prosecution of terrorism suspects. Was it supposed to come from that recovered funds account, or should it have been part of the budgetary spending? Is it that when you exhaust your budget, you ask these people to send you some money? But Malami denied making specific requests from the recovered loot, although he did not deny receiving the said 2 billion naira from the CBN. Where the money comes from is a function of the Federal Ministry of Finance, and I am not making specific requests out of the recovered assets, he said. The lawmakers then presented a letter from the central bank titled Request for Approval to Effect Critical Payments in the Respect of Federal Ministry of Justice for the Recovered Funds. Adeogun said the letter shows the AGF knows that this is coming from the recovered funds, which means that the Attorney General knows that he is making a request that is against the law. The AGF, however, insisted that the request did not originate from his office. There is nothing indicating a previous correspondence from the Office of Attorney General, nor is there anything in the opening paragraph making reference to a letter from the Office of Attorney General, he said. The panel also raised the alarm over the discrepancies in the records of recovered assets presented by various government agencies. Adeogun said the EFCC said they handed over this number of vessels to your office. The Navy gives a different number and you have a different number. The same items, different inventories, different figures. Malami responded that he is not in a position to confirm the discrepancies with the number of assets and asked the lawmakers to do the verification through their oversight roles. It was reported how Ahmad Idris, the Accountant General of the Federation, was unable to provide records to account for £5 million recovered funds said to be missing when he appeared before the committee. The developments are the latest in the series of controversies that have rocked the recovery of stolen funds and assets under the President Muhammadu Buhari's administration are always proving like they are clean, and yet nothing is going under. But even the AGF himself, the Attorney General of the Federation and Minister of Justice, imagine the kind of pretense he has been under, acting like he does not know anything. Like I said earlier, remember how the case of Magu died a natural death. It was because his name was mentioned. Because Magu said something that was actually mind-blowing. He said that if he begins to mention names of those involved in all of this, that Nigeria will sink. You know, since he made that statement, that issue about his fraud cases died a natural death. Yes, that actually showed that the AGF has been involved in a lot of fraud and looting in the country. And now, this money is supposed to be meant for something else, and he has diverted this fund to his personal fund, because this money was sent from the Central Bank of Nigeria, about 2 billion naira. And guess what? The AGF never remitted that money, and he never said anything about that money, that loot that was returned from Central Bank of Nigeria to the presidency. So you can imagine, if all of these that are being seen in the open, that means there's a lot that is still left on the ground that nobody knows about. It is shocking that all of this is still happening under the same President Muhammadu Buhari's administration that they said they came to action to fight against corruption. But there are more corrupt leaders, more corrupt politicians, more corrupt people in his system, and he seems not to be seeing it. It is because of the same corruption that we are in this situation of serious insecurity in the country today. Because some people are sponsors of Boko Haram. Yes, because they see a lot of money to spend and to throw around. That is why you see that Boko Haram is still very much in existence. Imagine how ISWAP was able to get them out of the way in just one fight. So you can see that a lot is going on in this country. It is just unfortunate that the presidency has never agreed to Nigerians that all of this is happening in his administration. They see Nigerians as attacking the administration when they know the right things to do. They know what is right and what is wrong. But all the same, we hope that Malami will be brought to book and he should face the wrath of the law. And I believe that this case should really be fought to the latter. So, dear friends, that is it. Thank you so much for listening. Drop your comment, give this video a thumbs up, turn on the notification bell, help us like and share our videos. Thank you so much for staying tuned. Do have a pleasant time. Bye for now.